Hello there, today I'm going to showcase the Shindai Rengoku Yang Bloodline in Shindo life. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first move of this bloodline allows the user to summon two massive fireballs from the sky, causing the fireballs to crash in front of them, dealing area of effect damage to nearby enemies. Here's a footage of said move. It deals on average of 100k plus damage to said enemies despite me being unmoded. Next, the second move is when the user jumps into the air before releasing an enormous wave of fire towards the direction they are facing, dealing area of effect damage and burning the target. As usual, here's an image of said move. As you can see, the ability only did 30k damage with me being unmoded, which is less than the first move. Lastly, in my opinion, the best move from this bloodline is a counter move which upon activation, if the user is hit by an attack, they will dodge the attack and switch places with the target, giving the target a tripwire effect before summoning multiple clones of themselves utilizing a core-tailed spirit, donning Shindai Akuma's 4th stage armor, proceeding to attack the target. As usual, it's easier to show the move for better understanding. Sadly, at the time of recording, I had no one to test the move on, so I used the move on a lower level player and didn't know how much damage it does. Last but not least is the Shindai Rengoku Yang mode. Here's what the first mode looks like. First, I'll show you the C-spec, which allows the user to summon 4 clones of themselves, following the user. If the user attacks a target while these clones are present, the clones will rush towards the target and attack them. This ability uses 35,000 Kai and has a cooldown of 30 seconds. Next, the Q-spec causes the user to raise their staff upward, summoning 3 copy-style sunflower desolations, with the last sunflower larger than the rest. The sunflowers then shoot 3 beams, going towards the user's cursor, dealing damage. Lastly, pressing E causes the user to summon 7 orbs behind their back. Clicking allows the user to throw a black orb, creating a beam of black energy towards the nearest target. This ability uses 25,000 Kai and has a cooldown of 20 seconds for each orb. As usual, this is what this ability looks like. Next, the Shindai Rengoku Yang second mode. Here's how it looks. For the C-spec and E-spec, it's the same as the first mode. So, I'll skip to the Q-spec, which allows the user to manifest the armored Yang core-tailed spirit, sending multiple slashes towards the direction the user is facing. Sadly, when I use this, it's overridden by another Q-spec. Sorry, but I forgot to show you the M1S for each mode. This is the M1 of the first mode. The user's melee attacks are done with them swinging the staff, creating multiple purple lightning attacks. Next is the M1 of the second mode. The user's M1's done along with the armored Yang core-tailed spirit, extending the user's range as well as damage. Thanks for watching. I hope I covered everything in this video, and I'm sorry that I didn't record some footage. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing since it helps out a ton really.